Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
This is the productive play Morant delivers, and the team works hard to facilitate them for him.
Russell from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Gobert. Towns for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Russell. To the left side wing. Goes up from the top of the key. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Bain against Russell. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
But with Memphis' 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
So it's the Grizzlies now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Bain. And stolen by Gobert. Down low. Here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Now Jackson. The 3-ball. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Russell from outside. Here's Gobert. Towns with the ball. Over Jackson. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. Fires from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
The shot by Towns, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Right side, Morant. No good off the back of the rim.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And stolen by Morant. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Jacks up a 3. Outside for Brooks. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Gobert with it. Jackson in his pocket. Russell against Morant. And he lobs it up top. Off target on the lob.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
59 seconds left to play in the first. And a deep three from Russell. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Here's Russell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Nifty move. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Morant against Russell. Another miss by Russell. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 9. We've got more NBA basketball. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Russell, the pass to Anderson. Offline with a three. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Throws it up high.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Releases. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the paint. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Takes a turnaround Jay. Now Bane. Jackson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis. Here's Russell on the take. Banked it in off the glass. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Spins. Stolen by Jackson. Tipped. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Towns passes to Russell. Oh, stolen by Morant. Tipped. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Bane. Lets the three fly. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Anderson. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And here's Edwards outside. On target from range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Russell. And the deficit down inside single digits.
An active score. Wow. I mean, Towns understands that his team looks to him to help shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Out to the wing. From deep, Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson, left side. Puts up a 3. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so it's Memphis in a good situation, up by 30. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, you look at Jaren Jackson. He's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Towns for 3. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. And here's Jackson. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. From the arc. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Bane. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Anderson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. It's tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Jackson. nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Russell with the ball, guarded by Morant. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
And it's Adams missing. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Anderson passes to Russell. Here's Towns. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Releases. And too long on the shot. The Timberwolves have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Russell from deep three-point land. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Looking to get back on track. Rebound Minnesota. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bain. 4-3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Stolen by Bain. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. It's deflected. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's good on the putback. Anderson's got his second basket on the night. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Russell. Takes the 3. That one's good. Desmond Bain for 3. Bain's got 10 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here are the Grizzlies. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 6 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota. The shot, no good. Well, Memphis shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the 3-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Anderson for 3. And they recover it. Towns passes to Edwards. Offensive board. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
The 3 from Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Over to the wing. Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Towns for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Now here's Morant. Let's go with a 3. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Russell. Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. From behind the arc. That shot, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, Morant. The shot comes out. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
From deep. Morant missing again.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the 4th quarter. The 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Ja Morant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And Minnesota has possession. 15-point game. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Morant against Edwards. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Up and over Russell. Bain finds Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Morant, no good. Outside Edwards. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the small forward.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Here's Russell. The pass to Gobert. It's Russell with the drive. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Williams.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Russell inside, guarded by Smart. Edwards passes to Gobert. Rebound, Boston.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Horford. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And stolen by Russell. It's Anderson with the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Here's Edwards.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tatum no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. And stolen by Tatum. Horford finds Williams. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
There's Brown with the 3. They get it back. The kick out to Tatum. The tray. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David. Celtics leading by 7. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 8 points for Rob Williams.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's a 2 from Towns. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Pass to Tatum from downtown. And it's Russell with the rebound. And he converts the layup.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And so it's Robert Williams making things happen for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Here's Smart. Here he goes. And he makes that one.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
It's stolen by Edwards and stolen by Horford. Brown dishes to Horford. Stolen by Anderson. Brown against Edwards. The feed to Anderson. Taken away by Williams. Tatum drives in. And a missed layup. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the end one. Yes, sir.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Russell. And Tatum pulls it down. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Smart against Russell. Outside Tatum. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Knocked loose. Horford with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Williams passes to Smart. Left side, Towns. Puts it up from 15. Count it. Now just a 3-point Boston lead.
In the modern NBA, the 3-level score is so hard to deal with. Karl Anthony Towns in the mid-range, that's money.
Tatum down low. He's against Anderson. Tatum no good. Russell passes to Anderson and stolen by Horford. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Williams and the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Towns kicks to Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. To the middle, taken away by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And finished off by Brown.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Out to the right wing. Towns up top. It's Edwards on the wing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Smart. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. He feeds it to Williams. Back to Smart. There's the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson outside. Here's Russell. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's Boston with another.
I'll tell you what an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
Towns for three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 9 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Back to Smart. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're
25, the Timberwolves, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Russell.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards against Brown. Over Edwards. Here's Horford. The kick out to Williams. Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Brown outside. He doesn't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And they're running. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Smart goes in. Horford the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Anderson with the block. And he gets it back. Williams can't get it to go. It's deflected. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Towns. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Smart passes to Tatum from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Towns. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Over to the left wing. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Tatum. Shot, high post. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Ball's knocked loose. Towns with it. Williams picks him up. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Tatum. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Man showing some terrific range. Russell's got 5.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Takes the 3. No good there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Horford has a wide open look. From the top of the key, he buries it. Horford's got his second basket. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. The baseline J. No good off the front iron. Boston leading by 5. And here's Tatum for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
20 feet out. Outside, Horford. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smart misses. Alley-oop try.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Now Horford twice on the pipes.
Now Smart. Outside, Horford. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. That's the Boston 5.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Russell dishes to Anderson. And stolen by Tatum. With the putback. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Brown the pass to Smart. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards inside. Guarded by Smart. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Brown outside. Back to Williams. Kicks to Brown. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Here's Towns. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
From deep. They get it again. Brown outside. Tries again. Williams kicks to Smart. Over Edwards. And it's off the back rim. No good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Brown outside. Over Anderson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's stolen by Gobert. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Here's Horford. Here's Tatum. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson passes to Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Tatum with it. And now by Anderson. Busted. No good that time either.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Williams kicks to Smart. Oh, Tatum in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
Pass to Edwards. To end the cold streak. And the shot is long.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Smart. Right wing. Horford the pass to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Russell left side. He's off on that one. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they...
nights. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And here comes Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Russell. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Mobley, a screen on Gobert. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Okoro. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Garland with the ball. Towns covering. Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. Edwards pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The 3 from Russell. Here's Towns. And he buries his first look.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
Timberwolves ball.
The Timberwolves trail.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Pass to Okoro. To stop the drought. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Out of bounds. Minnesota ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throw. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Here's Russell. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far. And it's Okoro penetrating. Got a piece of it. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Okoro. And here's Mobley. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Allen with it. Defended by Gobert.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Garland against Russell. Driving in. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Allen gets it to go.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
From deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the shot goes in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
It's Edwards on the wing. Inside and stolen by Mobley. In transition. This one for 3. Deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley with it. And Mobley throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Garland.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3s. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Anderson drives. And finished off by Anderson.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Garland, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Russell. Anderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And the shot is good by Garland.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Here's Mobley. The shot misses. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the middle. Anderson tips it back in. Anderson's got 6.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Mitchell against Edwards. Takes a 3. Mitchell misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Okoro on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Edwards. The shot off that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Okoro. And that one is stuffed right through.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Edwards. Can they get it? And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Mobley outside. The three is up. Rebound Minnesota. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Towns. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. On the break. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Left side, Edwards. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now hold
on. 15. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabbawockeez.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So for Minnesota right now, the backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Okoro from downtown. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Russell finds Towns. Up high and down it goes on the lob. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Okoro, defended by Gobert. Garland for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Out to Garland. Allen a screen. 3-pointer. Another miss by Garland. The Timberwolves shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the break. Here's Mobley. Back to Okoro. Pass to Allen. There's the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Russell, the pass to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The 3 from Okoro. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Shot to end the cold streak. And another miss by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Edwards for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. They've led by as many as 14. 2 minutes remaining. Lets it fly. Mitchell misses.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
The Cavaliers leading. Now Garland. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Russell, the pass to Towns. Edwards with it. Stolen by Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Gobert. Towns has got 7.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride, but that fella's got some big feet too.
Anderson with it, picked up by Allen. Anderson can't get it to go. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
It's Edwards on the wing. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Right side Garland. He takes it in. Here's Okoro. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take...
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Outside Garland. That 3's off the mark.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, and caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And they get it back. Here's Towns. from deep. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from three.
Here's Mitchell, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Russell, the pass to Anderson. Edwards fires from way outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Here's Garland. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. The shake. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The shot by Russell, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Mitchell finds Garland. For three, hits the trifecta.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Towns for three. Gobert passes to Anderson. Now here's Towns. Fires the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The three from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Towns can't get that one to fall.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Fires the three. Here's the three. Rebound Minnesota.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Evan Mobley.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires for three. And no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Garland. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. Smitty, these teams are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Russell passes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Now, here's Morant for 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell kicks to Gobert. Anderson passes to Russell. Fires the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Kept alive. Gobert. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morant kicks to Bane. Fires from deep. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 5 now. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Bane, good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bane flexing his way to the basket.
Russell fires away from way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Towns throws it down.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Outside, Bane. A putback, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards finds Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The drive by Russell. And he comes up with the deuce.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Jackson has the open look, and the 3 ball is good. Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Into the lane. Bane kicks to Brooks. Back to Bane. The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Out to the right wing. And a deep 3 from Russell. Offline with his 3. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Morant dishes to Adams. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Russell with it. It's Edwards on the wing. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Gobert.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
And so it...
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now Brooks, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. There's the 3. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 10. Oh, Russell in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Morant passes to Jackson. Fires for 3. And it's Morant missing. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Outside for Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Morant outside. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's not going to go for him. Adams, some nice D. It's Morant with the drive. It's stolen by Edwards. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Bane finds Morant. No good with the triple.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lobs it up there for Brooks. And stolen by Russell. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Has to Gobert. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Rooney's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
From deep three-point range. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Driving to the basket. And he goes big with the tap right over Ja Morant.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
On deep. Morant with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Towns. From deep three-point range, Brooks grabs the board.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Russell passes to Edwards. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one's good. Morant.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the paint. And Adams with the slam.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
And Russell puts up a deep three. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They're right, Dave. Thank you. And time.
26. Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 15.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now Morant after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Morant drives in. Good on the shot. Morant's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Grizzlies. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant with another miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Edwards fires from way outside. Edwards with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And it's Towns missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It's Morant in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Russell looking it over. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17-point game. Cans it from downtown. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to them?
And it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now here's Towns, out to Russell. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
It's Morant with the drive. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Russell fires away from way outside. Again, Russell missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant kicks to Brooks. From past the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Russell. Anderson outside. Shoots the 3. And Bain pulls it down. Bain's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. .103 left in the third. Outside, Russell. For 3, Edwards gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 9.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Now Russell lets it go with the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brooks misses. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Russell with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Gets it off. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They played the better game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here we go, Morant heading to the hoop. Outside Jackson. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
To the inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Looking to end his cold spell. Morant passes to Bain. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Pulls up. The offensive rebound. Gobert. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. It's stolen by Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. From deep 3-point range, he can't hit that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Stolen by Brooks. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant, that's for 2. And Adams kicks to Bain. Goes up with it again. There's Jackson with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Russell fires away from way outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Morant finds Jackson. Here's Adams. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 16. Left side, Towns. Launches it. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Anderson right side. And there it is for him.
What we've seen with Kyle Anderson, he's a below-average athlete, but has great timing on his drives.
Morant passes to Brooks. Knocked away. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Morant scanning the floor. Back to Brooks. A three ball. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And the pass to Morant. At the elbow, Adams. From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. Now, here is Russell. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
This is Brian Anderson. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Edwards. It's good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Brown finds Williams. Can't hit that one.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Edwards for three. They grab their own miss.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Tatum. The three is up. Boston again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards. Launches a three. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Brown. Oh, good D by Edwards. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Brown against Edwards. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. He buries it from three.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Smart outside. And here's Tatum. Anderson covers to end the run. Smart passes to Williams. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And at this point for Brown, you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Smart passes to Brown. Going inside, and the jam by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Edwards on the wing. And another three from Minnesota.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Edwards against Brown. Tries from 6 feet. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Edwards. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Edwards with it. Brown's there. Another miss by Minnesota. The Celtics shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Here's Tatum. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
To the left wing. Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Brown. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Edwards finds Towns. Second chance effort. Kept alive. Outside for Russell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. The baseline J. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. Up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. Brown can't hit. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. The open shot by Edwards. The wide open shot is on the money. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Brown passes to Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Outside Edwards, shoots over Brown. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Brown can't hit. It's stolen by Smart. And he buries his first look. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston. And here's Russell. Over Smart. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Towns from deep 3-point range. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot. Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Russell against Smart. Russell, the pass to Edwards. They need this. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Gets Edwards on the wing. Fires from deep. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Smart. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Horford passes to Smart. Up and over Russell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Got to be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Edwards can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Tatum. From downtown. That one no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
So it's Boston now. Williams a screen on Russell. Here's Smart. Misses off the left iron.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Towns has got 5.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets into...
And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics out in front, leading by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Timberwolves trail. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Left side, Brown. Fires it. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. Brown with the steal. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Tatum laying it in. 9 points in the game. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. Russell, the pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
On the wing, Tatum. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Smart. The kick to Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anderson for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
They get it back. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Horford. Smart for 3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Russell. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smart finds Tatum. From deep. Minnesota with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And here's Brown for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
On the wing, Tatum takes a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day. And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut. But maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Tatum with it. He's got 9. It's Brown on the wing. The turnaround Jay. And there it is for him. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Horford for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Edwards can't hit. Now here's Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Celtics shooting just 33% so far in this game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Smart outside. Back to Brown. From the arc. Counted from distance.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. The 3. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Looking to get it going. Out to Horford. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And Boston has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Smart for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Shoots. Offensive rebound.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Anderson finds Russell. The three ball. No luck on that one. And for Boston, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Outside, Brown. To the wing, right side. To the middle. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And here's Edwards outside. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep three-point range, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finished off by Anderson.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. On the wing, Tatum. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
1:31 left in the fourth. Now Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. 4-3. The rebound, Celtics.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Smart. There's the triple. Horford finds Smart. 3 on the clock. The 3. He drops it from range. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Smart. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. 15-point game. Here's Russell. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
And here's Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward spot. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Gobert against Mitchell. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ring shot on the way. The rebound by Anderson.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Now here's Mobley. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Edwards. Shoots from the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Cleveland's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Garland for 3. Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Allen passes to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Here's Okoro. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Pass to Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert. Moves back up. He lays it in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Russell against Garland. Mitchell outside. The 3 stolen by Anderson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
The pass to Allen. To the paint. There's Garland. Edwards with the block. They recover it. A nice shot by Okoro. Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. On deep. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Russell passes to Towns. The 3. Offensive rebound. Russell dishes to Gobert. Mobley with it. Now defended by Gobert. This one for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Baseline J on the way. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Allen finds Garland. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Edwards passes to Towns. From deep. And Okoro pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Mitchell. For the three. Second chance effort on the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And still a close.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the three off target. Mobley kicks to Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now, here's Mitchell. Okoro, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Anderson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's Towns missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Towns, and that one, good.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Russell, and they double up Russell. Towns, wide open. Another miss by Towns. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now, here is Russell. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Out to Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. The open shot by Okoro. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Cleveland moving it around. And Mobley throws it down.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Russell passes to Towns. Here's the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
And here's Garland for three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. They could use a bucket. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Timberwolves trail by 5. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic LU jam.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Now Cleveland shooting 28%, a rocking performance for them offensively. Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Anderson. And Minnesota has possession. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Russell. Six to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards with another miss. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 14, the Cavaliers 17.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Isaac Okoro getting it done today.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Garland the pass to Allen. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Mitchell launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. Edwards with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Anderson, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. Takes a 3. Second shot opportunity. Allen kicks to Mobley. For 3. Allen trying to break free. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they get it back. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. And here's Garland for 3. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
In the corner, Okoro with it. And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. There's Russell with the three.
I think Darius Garland knew exactly what the opposition was thinking there. What a display of defensive anticipation.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Towns. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 6. Passes it to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Back to Garland. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Lobbed up there for Anderson. That shot off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Looking to get it going. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Offensive rebound. Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got his second bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Russell with it. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 4. And fourth. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1 step. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
From 13, Okoro shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 7. There's the lob to Towns.
Guys, certainly I admire the basketball skill of Karl Anthony Towns, but I admire as much his willingness to play through adversity over the course of his career.
And Towns drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
On the wing, Mitchell. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Over to the wing. Towns for 3. And that one is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Mobley. Lays it up off the glass. Mobley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Here's Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. Anderson kicks to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on top.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with. That explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And here's Russell. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Towns. Timberwolves keep it alive. Gobert, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Mitchell outside from downtown. The shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Anderson outside. Outside, Towns. It's up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And here's Garland for 3.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Anderson right side. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Towns. Clock at 6. From the arc. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now, Okoro. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.